Mahjong Jong Chia. Happy Hmong New Year, everyone. When Mitcher stood up to speak, he said good morning. And I think when Pao Zhong got up to speak, or Pao Yang, I'm sorry, Pao said good afternoon. And after Vong spoke, I get to say good evening. Let me begin by saying a special thank you to Mitcher, the president, who does all of this work voluntarily, as does the board. And I want to say a special thank you to all of the board of the directors for your work in what you do in making sure that we have an incredible Hmong Cultural New Year's celebration here in Fresno. You know, not even the rain could dampen the spirits today for all of us coming together to be able to celebrate this day. I am so honored to be the mayor of a city that has such rich diversity that includes one of the largest Hmong populations in America right here in the city of Fresno. I'm also proud to be the mayor that is able to host the largest Hmong New Year celebration of anywhere in the United States of America. You know, I was a young police officer when Hmong refugees were coming over to the United States and coming into the city of Fresno and thrust into a foreign land with very few resources, a foreign land with a foreign language. And I got to see firsthand the struggles that all of you went through when you came into the United States and into the city of Fresno. Yet, the Hmong people have overcome all odds and assimilated well into the American way of life, taking advantage, full advantage, of the educational opportunities that were provided here in the United States of America. And so today we see countless people from the Hmong community who are teachers and doctors and lawyers, police officers, accountants, and politicians. And yes, the first Hmong mayor of a large city in Mayor Shane Tao from Oakland. And I think what impresses me the most is that you have been able to do that without losing your culture. 100% Hmong and 100% American. And that is very, very difficult to do. And that is why this celebration is so important, not only to the Hmong people, but all of us. It's important to us too, as Americans. We must preserve the Hmong culture. We must preserve the Hmong history. We must preserve Hmong tradition. And I am committed as a mayor of this city of finding ways to be able to preserve that tradition, that history, and working with Dr. Saul Jimenez-Sandoval in making sure that we have a building that will be adequate, that will be convenient, that will be attractive to be able to host the artifacts that we have here today. I've had the absolute pleasure over the years of spending a lot of time with the late General Vang Pao, somebody that I consider to be a friend, somebody that I had a deep respect for. You see, I spent many times with General Vang Pao at lunches and dinners and other events, and shared this stage with him for many, many years at the Hmong New Year celebration. He was a bold leader. He was a courageous leader. He was a one-of-a-kind leader, and he will always be missed by me and have a place in my heart for him. General Vang Pao always stressed to the Hmong community the importance of education, the importance of hard work, and the importance of respecting your elders. General Vang Pao also stressed the importance of unity among the Hmong people, especially during a time when, unfortunately, there were 3 Hmong New Year celebrations here in the city of Fresno. I had a lot of conversations with General Vang Pao and I can tell you he was heartbroken over that. And he would be so proud today, Mitch, to see that there's only one Hmong New Year celebration in the city of Fresno. It is so important that the Hmong people stay united. And that's why some 25 years ago, I made sure that I could do everything that I could to be able to unite the Hmong people into one celebration. You see, there is power in unity, and there is peace in unity. And together, your voice is very, very loud. And don't ever underestimate the loud voice of the Hmong community. That is the very purpose of what we have in Fresno called the One Fresno theme. That theme is about unity and strength as a community. Regardless of the color of your skin, the neighborhood in which you live in, or your political affiliation, for those of you who live in our city, we are One Fresno. And it is for that reason that the City Council and I created the Office of Community Affairs to serve as liaisons to our diverse community. And one of the members of that Office of Community Affairs is Sandra Lee, who serves the Hmong community. We want to honor the Hmong people by ensuring that all of you have a voice in your government, whether it's local, state, or national. In Fresno, we want to be a government that listens, keeps its promises, and is owned by the people that we serve, and that includes the Hmong community. I will always have a fondness in my heart for the Hmong people. You have treated me like family, and I mean that. And I say that from the depths of my heart. You supported me when I competed to be the police chief in the city of Fresno back in 2001. All of you supported me when I ran for mayor for the city of Fresno, and you support me today. And for that, I will always be grateful, pal, Mitch, and all of those that serve as elders in our community and leaders. Thank you for your support and thank you for your friendship. I love you very much, and I want you to know that I will always, and I mean always, be there for you. We must never lose the Hmong New Year celebration in Fresno. It is a part of our identity. And in order to keep that identity alive, I'm proud that the city of Fresno, once again, was a major sponsor for this Hmong New Year celebration. And it is my hope that the contribution that we made will ease some of the financial hardships experienced by the committee, especially during the last few years dealing with the pandemic. I also want to say thank you to the Center for New Americans under the incredible leadership of Pao Yang, for his leadership at the center and for all that you do for the community, not just the Hmong community, but our entire Fresno community. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to say thank you on behalf of America to the SGU and all of our American veterans, Hmong veterans, for serving our country and protecting our American soldiers. We, as Americans, must be forever grateful, and I know that I am, because it is because of those Hmong soldiers that we have freedom today in America. So God bless you. Happy New Year. Lao Zhang Chong Chi.